Good day, I'm Richie, and let's talk about consent. With all the circulating news about scandals, rapes, and leaked nudes of people online, we're still here at Lesson 1: How to say no to non consensual squeeze on your thighs and spank on your butt. Right, ladies? Anong mali sa pagpalo nila sa puwet mo nang di ka aware? Anong mali sa pagpisil nila sa legs mo? Ewan natin sa kanila, 'di ba? But right now, I'm telling you this. Let's try a new lesson today. Lesson 1. What is consent? It's not everyone's favorite subject. It's not even a typical, casual, everyday topic to have a conversation with. We don't feel like using it a lot. And I feel like it's a word used in being notarized or like in a memorandum of agreement. It's something we would hear in the news. But we should talk about it.
Yes, ma'am, I agree. It's more than just a legal term used in these terms and conditions that we usually skip when updating Apple iOS. It's not just a box to check or something that gets in the way. It's a whole important part of communication, both for yourself and the people around you.
Correct. Acknowledging consent is subtly shown in,
May I hug you?
May I borrow your phone?
Can I sit beside you?
but not in.
I'll hug you.
Oh, nice phone. Bago to.
Patabi ako ah.
Pero we often just shrug it off. Consent is such a downplayed concept which most of the perpetrators of sexual harassment ignore, and that we usually just bypass it and excuse that everything we do and everything done to us is okay. It's not. Sorry about that. From past me, I'm future me. And let's move on to lesson 2: How to spot the no in the yes we know. When we hear,
No.
we mean to hear a no, a disagreement. And when we hear,
Yes.
it's a yes. So it's usually easy to spot the yeses and the nos. But when it's time to hear,
No.
or,
Yes.
we should know it's not 100% yes or no, right? Any questions?
Uh, 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 ma'am, ma'am.
Yes?
How do we spot the no's and the yeses when if we're not 100% sure?
Well, that's when we should be aware on our own questions and have a self check on our own. Huh?
What's wrong about asking her number?
Well, nothing's wrong with.
Yeah, this conversation has been great. If you would like to continue, may I have your number?
But there is definitely something wrong with.
Want some nasty pics? Yeah, give me your number then.
And as you can see, it boils down to the one asking. If he or she is even asking. Although there are far more subtle statements like,
Ala, bakla ka ano? Si ano daw bakla oy. Bakla pala. Oh.
Nag-out ka na ba sa pamilya mo? Tita, alam mo bang tibu pala si ano?
Like, don't dress like that, babe. That's bastos.
statements that we usually think consent is unrelated, but it's established societal boundaries or of other people's decisions, and you're set off, usually retrogressive perspectives that are being forced into their decisions for your own gratification. Those simple statements can even be gateways to discrimination, crimes, bigotry, misogyny, and homophobia.
Ano babe? Gawin na natin yun na. Kasi If hindi natin gagawin yun at magbe-break tayo, ikakalat ko mga nudes mo.
Like, akala ka pa naman gusto mo eh. Kasi, grabe ka makatitig sa akin kanina eh. Like, tingnan mo to. Gusto niya.
Consent is given in a form of a willing yes, without any influences or manipulation. Did you know that 1 in 25 Americans are either threatened with or victims of non-consensual image sharing, or what they call revenge porn? And that women under 30, people of color, and members of the LGBTQ community are far more likely than men to be threatened with it. Meanwhile, 53% of 18 to 35-year-old women in the UK were surveyed, and they said they had received unsolicited media of genitals. By practice, we can try saying,
I respect your pace and beliefs. If this is not yet the time, then don't do it. True love can wait, ika nga.
Hey, just letting you know, I like you, but I just want to be clear with my intentions. I'm just here for a short ride, not a serious and long one, and if you give me a yes, then, we're good.
all you need to do is ask respectfully.
So say, when you hug a friend, well, try greeting and hugging a friend while watching this. That's right. Hug someone. Then stay hugging for a little too long. How does that feel? Huh? Does it feel right or wrong?
It feels weirdly long and wrong.
It feels wrong.
That's right. So if it feels wrong, it is wrong. Because we're innately adapted to know the difference of right and wrong. And especially yes or no, even if it's not directly stated. Okay?
Wow, it feels weird to be conscious to everything I do to my girlfriend now.
Should everything I do be correct to other people? Like, I'm uncomfortable. I can't hug however I want to now. I feel limited.
Welcome to patriarchy and womanhood. Lastly, let's head on to lesson 3: accepting rejections and being a decent human being. Now that we know the difference of yes and no, and being aware that not everything you do is okay, it's time to pat your ego back into your pocket, accept that not everyone will give into your whims, and not result into disrespectful gestures and maybe to sexual harassment. I'm sorry. I'm afraid life is going to be harder now that we know we're not allowed to do non consensual actions to anyone now. Boo hoo. But if we will just stick to the 3 lessons we had today, then we'll be okay. We'll be okay walking between the line of basic human decency and being a potential predator.